A Lego cat, you may be wondering? Well, yes, and I'm here to tell you how much I love it. Now, I understand that some people may find this silly, but let's talk about it. And thank you Lego for sending this for review. Lego Ideas is known to be a theme whose models are usually things that don't fit anywhere else in the portfolio, and so for the longest time it has been my all-time favorite theme, if I manage to forget a few bumps along the way, if you know what I mean, as the builds are usually out-of-the-box concepts that, at least to me, give a breath of fresh air from all of these spaceships, modular buildings, big-scaled cars, and most of this stuff Lego does catered for adults. Which is why a cat, out of all things, is the perfect type of model for this theme, due to how unique of a Lego model it is. But that's only part of the reason I like it so much. The build size can easily fool anyone into thinking this is a real cat, at least from a distance, and even the weight feels accurate if you were to pick it up. The iconic black and white color scheme fits the model well, and the overall shapes of the entire thing are, for the most part, really nicely done, making great use of a lot of different kinds of Lego slopes, plus a few ones I don't remember seeing before. There's these 1x4 ones with an angle towards the end that regular 1x4 curved slopes don't have, and I was also able to spot a smaller 2x2 version of another kind of slope that's not that old either in the portfolio. These 2x2 white tiles with the rounded side used on the paws were previously featured in the Seven Dwarfs Cottage set, so it's really nice to see that element also starting to get new colors. With these many new shapes, it kind of feels like Lego is cheating a bit by not using what's currently in production, but these pieces are generic enough to see widespread use in other Lego products when compared to specialty elements that really don't fit anywhere else besides their own themes of origin. The model itself doesn't move a whole lot, but there's a few points of articulation, so to speak, where you will be able to move the tip of the tail ever so slightly. The different front limb parts can all be rotated to the angles you'd prefer see him standing, but most of the posability of the model lies in the head, where it can adjust its ears and rotate the head, which, as stated in the building instructions and due to how it's built, kinda makes it sound like the cat is purring. And in the head, the eye prints are kind of unavoidable, right? A very cool thing about this set is that it allows for some customization, in which we are provided with an extra set of eyes so that we can change the colors of the eyes to either an all-yellow look, blue, or mixed in case your cat has heterochromia. Speaking of customization, the cat also has an extra build that allows us to change the mouth type that could be either closed, as you see here, or with its mouth open, which is neat, though I actually prefer the previous version best. Now, as boring as the build may look to a lot of you, that could not be farther from the truth. I assure you, this is the most fun I had putting a Lego set together in a while. The whole gist of the thing is that you're building small blocks of the cat that you then keep adding to the main build until the whole thing is done. And now that I hear myself saying this, it feels kinda stupid because we're talking about a Lego set. But I don't know, this feels totally different from your standard Lego builds, and I should know as I do this for a living, right? A lot of studs not on top techniques going on in some of these sections were neat to put together, but the highlight was the head, as the subtle angles of the face you hardly noticed were achieved with some very inspired building techniques, and the back legs have this slight angle to them you build right at the start of the model that kinda give away what you're in it for. 10 out of 10 building experience with this one. And then the price. A 1700 Lego piece model would usually go for like $150 if we're lucky. Yet the Lego Ideas Tuxedo cat costs $100, which is absolutely bonkers. Lots of new elements, prints, and not that many small pieces make it a very good Lego deal. I will agree that a Lego cat is probably too niche of a product, but I love that it is such a creative use of Lego elements to create a model that is placed perfectly anywhere you decide to place it, was extremely fun to build, and like I mentioned, is a better deal than most Lego products we buy these days. Available June 1st, links for purchase in the description if you wish to support the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.